What up, YouTube? This is your boy Kirito HD Gaming coming at you with the new vendor reset of the week. Update just went live, just started going. I would say about an hour ago, 30 minutes to an hour ago.
Pleasure to see you.
Okay, if you need the named item percussive maintenance, if I even said that correctly, apologize if I didn't. It's a good one. You can either rock it for skill, change out the hit damage, and put skill haste, and then optimize the skill damage, or you could change the skill damage to hit chance, and then optimize the hit damage later, and make a skill build with hit chance and hit damage that gives you a high bird. It's technically be a high bird skill build because you're gonna have max hit chance and at least 120 hit damage. I actually have a build just like that. Okay. I advise you not to get this. I mean, I just don't see anything good about it. Strength, terrible. Reload speed, nothing now. This one is actually not a bad roll. If you want to take your time optimizing it, I would change the talent to probably Optimus or Flatline. Actually, not even Flatline. I don't think the CTAR 21 has the post attachment. So yeah, probably Optimus or like maybe if you're running like a status build, you can put like Sadist or something on it. Pistol, wouldn't get it. This actually, uh, honestly, I don't do the Douglas and Harding. To be honest, that's just not me. So I mean, it's up to you. If you're running a pistol build, go right ahead and get it. Change out repair for hit damage. You have hit chance, hit damage, and then optimize the rest. And unstoppable force is pretty decent. It's not bad, but I wouldn't do it. It's not one of those talents that a lot of people use. It's definitely a PvP talent. I will tell you that. Okay, this one is good. Uh, I would optimize the skill haste and then max out the repair with the recalibration. And then if you're below 30% armor headshots from cover, repair 20% of your armor. I mean, it's not a great talent, but that's actually not that bad of a talent to run on a repair build. But that's up to you. It's not bad. I mean, what you could do is optimize repair and skill and then change the talent to something good. Um, it's up to you. The mods for the gear set mods and then the skill mods I never buy. So yeah, there's that. Oh, let's go to the clan vendor. I actually like the new apparel event. Pretty cool. Pretty tactical. Okay, the White Death. If you're wanting the sniper build, I would change the magazine size to probably like armor damage or damage to target out of cover. Max out marksman rifle, and then your choice to, or you could just keep magazine size on it and change the talent. Really not that good of a. I don't think it's worth 15,000 credits. I will tell you right now, I don't think it's worth it. Aces, perfect. I would max out the weapon damage, and then for the attribute, I would do what is it called? I would optimize it. That's if you're looking to have an aces of eights build or any type of marksman combination build. So if you run two pieces of this, you get marksman rifle damage. If you run three pieces, you get headshot damage. You can run three pieces, or you can run the Ninja Bike backpack and run two pieces and get the three-piece bonus, and then run whatever else you want for your marksman rifle build. Your choice. You can combine hot shot and aces of eights with three pieces for both, which gives you marksman rifle headshot, and then headshot, weapon handling, and marksman rifle. So I mean, you get a crap load of stuff. And I would just change the attribute from headshot. Actually, keep headshot damage. Change the weapon damage to max, and then the headshot damage, optimize it later. I'm not a big person on the umbrella initiative. I'm not big on anything that requires stacks. I'm just not big on those kind of builds. Um, to be honest. Um, so that's just me. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, weapon damage, hit chance. I mean, what I would do is optimize the hit chance and then max out the weapon damage with the recal. Um, this sniper has the sadist again for the talent. I wouldn't do it because the attribute's not good, so I wouldn't do it. And then everything else optimizing will take forever. The black market AKM, pretty decent. Oh, excuse me, pretty decent roll for the health damage, but terrible attribute and terrible roll. If it's not at least 12%, I would say 13%, but for some people they don't mind optimizing a little. But if the assault rifle damage is not at least higher than like 12 or 12.5, I would not accept it, especially if the attribute is bad and the talent is not what you want on an AR. And then police MK4, I mean, I said 14 almost. MK17, decent rifle damage. Um, I will say this isn't bad if you're trying to run a rifle build with hit chance and hit damage, but I still prefer damage to armor or target out of cover. But weapon kills grant one skill tier. That's actually not a bad if you run like a hybrid build and you want to earn some more skills. It's not bad because this rifle does pack a punch, especially if you plan on running a hybrid build that might do damage. Like right now, I'm running, like, let's see what I'm running right now. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I'm running like all red besides one blue on this right now. So, and then if I'm correct, vigilance, yeah, perfect vigilance, 25%. Rifle damage, which it's already given it to it, but like damage to armor and damage to target out of cover, like after everything kicks in, that rifle would be doing a lot more than what it's saying 257. It probably do anywhere between probably like 3 to 500k on average, but it would that's its base damage. So when a hit when you don't do a hit that is critical hit or anything like that, it would probably be at base 257 constantly. This, great, you can do two things with this. If you want a hybrid build with hit chance and hit damage, take the skill haste away and put hit damage, and then run a 6-piece skill tier with hit chance and hit damage, or you can take away the hit chance and put skill damage and then max the skill haste out with optimizing, which I would think would take maybe what 3 optimize. I think it takes 3 optimize from there, maybe 2. Um, Another marksman rifle I could care less about. This piece, total armor, which gives you, if you run one, really not that good, so I wouldn't get it. This one, opportunistic. If you're running shotguns and marksman rifle, pretty good, but the thing is this is a incoming repairs and repair build thing, so one armor regen I would keep, I guess, but skill damage will go to repair. And I don't think opportunistic is going to be good on this kind of build, so I wouldn't get it. Because you want to switch the skill damage out for repair, and if you do that, this will no longer, opportunistic will no longer be useful. Mods, like I said, I don't care about. I mean, if you don't have a maxed out mod or anything higher than a 5 hit chance, buy it. But if you do, not worth it. Okay. Let's go. Okay, no, one more vendor here. Keep forgetting this vendor always. Okay, you got the mechanical animal. His damage to armor maxed out. I would max assault rifle out, and then this is if you don't have the weapon. Max out the assault rifle, and then the 15 hit That 15 health damage, I would optimize, which I would think do what 15, and it goes up to 21. Probably three optimizing, maybe four. Um, I wouldn't know because normally when I have weapons that have too low core attributes like this, I don't tend to get it because optimizing takes forever. Punch drunk, what I would do is I grab it, optimize the weapon damage, and then the explosive resistance I would change to probably weapon handling. Because the reason why I would change it to weapon handling is because this piece would be great on a marksman rifle build. Yes, it gives you pistol damage, that's correct, but with 20% headshot and then 8% weapon handling and maxed out weapon damage, this was actually a pretty good piece. Okay, the Night Watcher Gilligard. Good piece for PvP. If you're running a scanner build and you're literally looking to go rogue and just kill people. It's also good if you're running a spotter build. Um, what I would do is for skill damage, I would put the hit chance or hit damage, um, and then optimize the core armor, which, if I'm correct, that would be 3 times or 2 times. Oh, did I even talk about the? Oh yeah, I talked about all of them. Okay, let's go to the theater settlement now. But nah, this is my first time doing a video like this. You know, why not do everything that everybody else is doing every time there's a new week, right?
Good to see you, Agent.
Okay, the Tasami. Honestly, it would take too long to max out the hit. I mean, not the hit, the damaged armor would take too long to max it out, in my opinion. Because I think it goes up to 11 or 12 on a shotgun. And then magazine size is decent, but not really good for this shotgun, in my opinion. So, and Talon's decent, but I just don't see this shotgun useful. I mean, you would be constantly reloading, to be honest. Now, the ACS 12, I would put the headshot damage to target out of cover, and then optimize the other two if you want to get it. And then throw, I think
Oh,
this
hey,
shotgun, if
Agent.
I'm correct, I think this shotgun can run the pulse attachment that you get through the I forgot which one it is.
You
Let's
happy?
see.
I'm happy.
The it's this class. I forgot what it's called. Um, I honestly forgot what it's called, but the one with the P017 launcher. That one, I forgot what it's called. I'll look later.
Always
Totally
nice to
just
see
slipped
an
my
agent around
mind.
here.
But if that attachment can go in this shotgun would be good with flatline. It'd be good secondary to use on a post build. This would also go great if you buy the Gilligard scanner one that I was just showing you too. Buy those two pieces. Those are like really good to have on a post build. That's if the shotgun can run a. I don't know if it can run it or not. But I mean, if you're gonna make a spotter build, you're probably gonna run the scanner thing too. So, the scanner pulse. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's good. Okay, I don't do rifle, or is this a rifle? Yeah, I don't do rifles really. And this is not really a good rifle build in my opinion. Because attributes are all low, besides the damage to target out of cover. And then the landing body shots adds a stack of bonus to 35% headshot damage. The next headshot for 10 seconds. Max stack is 3. Not bad, but I haven't used the Urban MDR, so I don't know how good, like how good accurately it is. So there's that. And then the battle gloves. I will be honest, if you're gonna run the Petrov defense, run the contractor gloves. Don't even worry about this. Contractor gloves is where it's at. This Walker Harris changed hazard protection to hit chance, and then optimize the other two, and you're good to go. But you're probably better on running a mission that has this, a mission or open world, and you're probably going to get a better roll, to be honest. And then I don't worry about those.
Nice doing
I mean,
business.
if you have money to spend, buy all these and then deconstruct them, and you can get what is it called? Printer. I think it's called printer something. I can't open it. I think it's called printer something. I can't remember the name of it, of the resource. Okie dokie. Let's before we go to the DZ ones, let's go to this one, campus. Okie dokie.
Got the widest selection in the city.
Relic, terrible, terrible. Don't pick it up. Not the gun in general is probably not terrible. I have only used it a few times, as you can see. But terrible attribute. Like marksman rifle takes forever to optimize. The headshot's the only good one, and you're gonna want to change the attribute. So, not good. This one, terrible, not good. You're never gonna close up and personal. You're gonna automatically want to change that because it's a sniper. Terrible. Big Show. You get a better roll from the Battle Pass one if you kept it, probably. I'm gonna be honest. If you get to this part of the Battle Pass where you get this or open a cache and you get lucky getting this, you'll probably have a better chance of getting a better roll. And you're gonna want to change the attribute. So, yeah, no. This piece, no. Terrible. Terrible all around. This piece, the Wyvern, which would go great with any skill build, especially at least one Wyvern. Change the headshot to skill haste, bam, and then optimize the skill damage later or whenever you can, and this would be a good piece to buy. So I would say Wyvern is a good piece to buy from here. Other ones, if you don't have the Stinger charges, I will buy that. But I mean, I honestly think you would run into that a lot in the open world or legendary missions or any mission in matter of fact. Okie dokie. Let's start with let's go to the castle settlement real quick.
Hostile control point identified.
Okay, I gotta remember where it's at over here. I think it's over this direction. Yeah. Going the right way, if I'm correct. Oh no. It's that way, if I'm correct. Okay, where am I at? No, I'm going. Jeez, I have not been used to this place at all yet. Okay, that's the seasoned vendor thing area. Where? Okay, that's the NSA one. Vendors right here. Okay, the Quiet Roar. Terrible. Get it out of here. Rolls are way too low. You're better off getting in an open world. I mean, yeah, magazine size, you got 218 rounds. Never gonna stop shooting the damn gun with the high damage. But what I would do is, if you want this one and you don't care about changing the attribute to damage to armor, max out LMG, and then the other two optimize. You'll have a highly magazined LMG. But as you can see, 4.2 seconds plus 2.4 seconds for the reload time. So there's that. The M7 Carbon. Optimus isn't bad, but this is a low magazine weapon already, so it wouldn't really help you in the long run, in my opinion. And the rolls are too low. I mean, they're good roll. They're good attributes. I mean, you have damaged armor, but like you're gonna have to like optimize too much, in my opinion. I would max out the weapon damage and the optimized headshot and damaged armor and just keep Optimus on it, and it'd be a decent one. But that sniper is a no-go for me anyways. There's plenty of other snipers in my opinion that are better. Swap speed, terrible, and then eyeless on an LMG, terrible. You're not going to really normally run eyeless. If you run anything, it's going to be the Sadist or something like that, you know? Or the Thunderstruck, I think that's what it's called. Like other things that you would see more often. You're not going to really be blinding people, to be honest. There's only the trauma. If you run the trauma, you can blind people, and then after running the trauma, you can also run the little I call it butterfly, whatever or the I call it the butterfly drone, where you throw it out. Not a drone, but more like I guess like a kind of like a paper airplane type thing. Um, if you use the blinder for that, but yeah, I just don't see it. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. This change the status to hit chance and then optimize the rest, but your better chance is getting in an open world. Terrible roll for Douglas and Harding, so I wouldn't get that. Because what you want for Douglas and Harding build, if you want a pistol build, obviously weapon damage, and then you want weapon handling. Due to the fact that weapon handling will help you do more damage to a distance. Because it will give you weapon handling, if I'm correct, gives you stability and accuracy, if I'm correct. And if you have better accuracy, if I'm correct, better accuracy is better for your damage drop off ranges, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Because I don't really get into the whole weapon handling, because I don't really run weapon handling on my builds. I just know if you're running a sniper build or a pistol build, you want weapon handling. The rest is useless in my opinion. So there's that. I don't think there's anything else here besides the NSA vendor, so yeah. Okie dokie, now let's go to the first Dark Zone. I'll do a separate video for this snitch and all that. Unless I can find it. I mean, I might be able to find the snitch now so I can open the vendor later.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Let's see. If there's anything good over here.
Whatever you want, I've got it.
Okay, if you look for pistol build right here, instantly pistol build. Now it's terrible that the status effect is there. So if you run a pistol build, you're gonna have at least one skill tier, unless you can find a claws out Wyvernware that has weapon handling right here, melee damage and pistol damage, so you can change its skill tier to weapon damage. But if you can't do it, then I would change status to weapon handling and just keep it like this. I mean, having one skill minus 15% weapon damage for a pistol is not that bad, to be honest. You can get that 15% back on doing the 15% weapon damage from your specialization if you're running a pistol build. Okay, this is not a bad one. Damage to target at a cover. Optimize that. Optimize the headshot. Max out the marksman rifle damage. After killing an enemy with the headshot, the next shot landed on the enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. Determine on any sniper is the go-to in my opinion. Yes, you can rock Optimus, you can rock Ranger and all that, but determine is what you want on your sniper. Because one headshot and then your next shot landed on an enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. That is goated. Goated for any sniper build. Now, it's not, in my opinion, I wouldn't be using the custom M44 for determined, to be honest. That's just me. I mean, it's a decent sniper, but there's other snipers out there that are way better that you can throw determined on. Okay, so that, I mean, if you want to use the custom M44, guarantee buy. If you like the snipe, guarantee. But obviously you have to have the Dark Zone credits. So if you play Dark Zone, okay, the military M60 flatline, nah, I wouldn't get it. Hardline, you better just craft it instead of waste your currency on hardline, or not hardline. I mean hardwire. I said hardline. I mean hardwire though. You're better off crafting it because it's a guaranteed skill tier no matter what. If you craft it and you just max out the attribute with recalibration. If you buy this, you waste currency and you still gotta waste resources to max it out. So and I will tell you right now, any gear set items, especially if it's a skill gear set, if you can craft it, craft it. Now it's different when it comes to the ones with weapon damage and random attributes like this. Like, you know, this is not a guaranteed buy anyways, because you have to max out the weapon damage by optimizing and then change the attribute to whatever you want, which I would change to weapon handling or headshot damage. This skill haste, hazard protection, and armor. Um, if you want to run a hazard slash armor regen build, I would optimize the armor and change the skill haste to armor regen. That's if you want to rock it like that. It's not worth 101 DC though. This one, total armor, armor on kill, and hazard protection, weapon handling. I would change to either two things. I would change the weapon handling to either three things. I would change it to hit chance. That's one. Or I would change it to hazard protection or armor regen. And then max out the other two with optimizing. But I don't use this brand set, so it's not a bad brand set. I just don't use it. Everything else, I would never waste any currency like this on that stuff. It's not worth it. Okie dokie, let's go to the next vendor. Got one more after this one that I'm going to, and then that will be it for this video. I take that back. I forgot the vendor in New York. Take that back.
It's very good to
Swap
see
chain. You want to change the health damage, and then the other two are too low, so I would say no to this. Plus, honestly, perfect unwavering is really not my cup of tea. Swap into this weapon grants 400 weapon handling for 5 seconds. 5 seconds for weapon handling is really nothing in my opinion. So I would say no to that. I'm going to be honest. Okay, the Vector SBR 9mm. Magazine size is not a bad attribute to have, especially if you want ammo in this. And you just won't have the damage to target or cover or armor damage. So if you want to run magazine size on this, I would run the contractor gloves and the those knee pads, the
I appreciate
what is it called again? Yeah, Fox's Prayers knee pads.
Anything I can help
But
you
I wouldn't get this. The FAMAS, max out the health damage, optimize the assault rifle damage and the damage to target or cover, and fast hands is critical hits as a stack of reload speed bonus. Not really a good talent in my opinion. I mean, it's decent, but I mean, this gun already reloads pretty quick. So I don't know. That's up to you. You could just optimize everything and then do a different talent, but that's a lot of resources you're wasting. Pistol wouldn't do it. Waste. Waste, like I said, you can craft the Eclipse protocol as long as you were here during the time period that it'll be eligible to be picked up through the season pass. If you can't, then I guess you can buy it, but I wouldn't do it. You're wasting so much currency. You have a better chance of running the summit or countdown and getting this. Tip of spear, summit or countdown, or crafting if you've done the what is it called? If you've done the raids. You know what's sad? You're not guaranteed for the blueprints to drop in the raids. I beat the raid the tip of the spear comes in. I beat the raid twice, and I still to this day have not gotten the chess piece blueprint, which is annoying
Incoming backup
if you ask
request.
me. Walker Harris, I mean, if you want to run a skill build, but amplifies total weapon damage for 10 seconds when swapping between your primary and secondary weapons if they are different. And then it gives you all the damage stuff. I wouldn't waste my money on this one. I mean, it's a decent talent, but attributes are terrible for Walker and Harris, in my opinion. Terrible. It's good talent, but terrible attributes for a Sokolova concern. And I wouldn't waste money on any of these other ones. So
I appreciate.
a currency, DZ currency. Nope, would never do it. Okay, got this one and then the New York vendor. New York vendor, if I'm correct, don't have named items, so don't expect a named item from the New York vendor. I mean, sometimes it might. I have never ran into one there, but then again, I don't normally go to New York like that.
Hello there.
Backup boomstick, really good. I would change headshot to damage to target out of cover, and it's a shotgun, so close and personal is not a bad talent. But I'm not wasting 115 DZ resources. Plus, I think I already have one if I'm correct. Double barrel shotgun, useless. Don't use double barrel. I mean, that's like using the backup boomstick, but damage drop off is way better on the double barrel because the backup boomstick is a double barrel just with the barrel sawed off. So, which, let's see. They do the same damage too. That's funny. Okay. The M1A1, I wouldn't get this one. Terrible talent in my opinion for a rifle, and honestly, got it too much optimizing. Hot shot, I wouldn't do it. Too much optimizing for the weapon damage because you would have to change the attribute to weapon handling because it's a sniper build. So yeah, rigor you can go to the if I'm correct, rigor you can go craft. Better to craft instead of wasting your currency on it. But you want to waste your currency on it, go right ahead and change the attribute to skill haste. Skill haste or skill duration, because this would be meant for the rigor is meant for drone and turret. It's a drone and turret build, in my opinion. Terrible, wouldn't even get it. If you want to get this instead of working your butt off to find knee pads for this brand, get it, I guess, and then switch the hit damage to skill haste or skill damage to hit chance, your choice. And then everything else I wouldn't even get.
Glad we could come.
Okay, we're done here, and the vendors in New York and not New York and Washington D.C. But I'm gonna go see if I can find the I'm gonna go to this spot real quick. If he's not here, then what I'm gonna do is just, you know, try a different character later. But I'm gonna see if I can see the snitch right now. Yeah, the vendor's not popping up anymore for me, even though I got it yesterday. So let's go. I don't remember. Did I get it on this character? I don't know if I got it on this character or my other character. I can't remember. Let's go see if the guy's over here then. If he's not, then I'm just gonna say forget about it. I think it was like over here somewhere. Should be over here somewhere, but there's enemies though, so he's probably not gonna be here since there's enemies. see if he's over here. I don't think he is though.
System back online.
Yep. Normally when there's combat nearby, he's not gonna be here. So there's also normally if I'm correct, he's like right in there. So he's not here. So probably in a different location. I mean, it doesn't help that there's a territory control and also enemies right when I spawned in over here. So yeah, not over here. So I'll do it later. Let's go see what is in New York so I don't make this video too long. I wish there was a vendor for each safe house on this area. On both areas. I wish there was a vendor. That'd be nice.
Safe area entered.
Hey, want to make a trade?
I wouldn't get this. Wouldn't get that. Wouldn't get that. The Magnum. I wouldn't get it. Creeping death, skill damage, and weapon handling, armor's low. I wouldn't get that. If you feel like optimizing this out, if you don't have a max one yet, change the health to hit damage, and then max out the weapon damage and hit chance with optimizing. Not worth getting this one either. Then I wouldn't get anything else. Let's go over here. So this video is not too long. I'm gonna start making these videos a whole lot shorter, but this is my first time ever doing this.
How can I help you, Agent?
Okay. Nah. Man, shotgun's not that bad, but still pretty low in the attribute areas. Pistol, pretty decent. Max out those two, and then put this on a repair build. Perfect. This one, I don't do skill damage, so this one I wouldn't get. Talent's not good for this one either, because this is for incoming repairs and a repair build. The Golan gear, I wouldn't get. I mean, it has status effect. I would change the attribute to skill damage or something, but the armor is way too low. Douglas and Harding, headshot damage keep, weapon damage keep. Both of those would be optimized, and then for the hit damage, I would put weapon handling because it's meant for a pistol build. That's just me though. It's all up to you on how you want to do it, but I wouldn't buy anything from this vendor either.
Thanks.
The Douglas and Harding is the only one that I would have given maybe a chance if you're willing to rock a pistol build. But that would be it for this video. It's your boy Kirito HD Gaming coming at you with the vendor weekly reset. I know I'm not as good as a lot of other people out there, but this is my very first video of doing something like this. I'm also haven't done any build videos.
You got something to
I
trade?
will decide to do build videos sooner or later, but right now I'm like low on resources and low on everything. As you can see, I was late to the expertise stuff. Like, yeah, you might see that I'm a level 2000 and you're like, oh, why ain't you high in expertise? I quit the game. I got my watch completed at a level 1000. I went up to a level like 1500, quit the game before expertise was even a thing, and then came back when everyone's already maxed things out. I took about a year almost off this game. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and see you next time, or even later today. Peace.